Got some numbers for June. Let's take a peek at what they're trying to tell us, and we're going to also take a look at the actual whole year, comparing this and last, to have a better idea as to where the market's been going and what we can expect going forward. First up, let's take a look at those total residential transactions. So you can see this year in gold there, and we actually have seen the transactions dip below last year happening in about March, and we haven't really caught up with it at any point since. So we had a big spike in May last year, and actually we had the opposite happening this year. You can see our month to month right now is at 12%. Year over year, we're at 17.8%, so a little slow out there. Looking at the average sale price, we're seeing a similar trend, whereas we might have seen that crossover happening in March. Took about a month for the actual effects in the prices to be felt, where we see that crossover happening in about April. So we've got about a 0.3% difference month over month, but year over year, 1.6% difference in price. So we're at 1.162 million right now as our average for the GTA. So it's been level for a little bit now. Now, if we take a look at the total new listings, we can start to create a bit of a narrative as to what might be going on with the other charts as well. So we can see that the listings have stayed above 2023, and what this might be showing us is that even though there's a lot of listings out there, the transaction fell below 23's levels because there's not a lot of buyers out there who want to commit to the prices that we're seeing. If you're taking a peek here at April, you can see when inventory usually drops going into the spring because we're seeing more activity, we actually rose this year, and then going through it, we're seeing sellers kind of think maybe we don't want to be on the market right now because there's not as much activity as we're looking for. So in June here, we've actually come down about 3.5% as sellers have recognized that buyers aren't really moving at the pace that sellers are looking for or coming to the price that they want to agree on. Final one we have here is going to be our months of inventory. So to understand how this works, we're dividing our active listings by the amount of sales that have happened in the month, and that tells us how much inventory is out there. So if there was no more listings starting today, how long would it take for us to completely sell out? With that understanding, then you can see how we're actually trending towards a buyer's market right now, because 1 to 3 months you're looking at sellers, 3 to 6 you're looking at balanced, and then 6 and above you're in a buyer's. But being in a seller's market for years and years, it's starting to skew what we see as a buyer's market. So it's going to be interesting to see how the next couple of months play out as these trends start to increase between the last couple of years.